Welcome to another episode. Let's talk about it. Squeeze,
Big.
EJ.
and today we're going to talk about, is Steph going to win another title? How many titles will Golden State win in the next 5 years? All right. So with everything going on, Klay out for the season again.
Right.
With all the changes they made, they got Wiggins, Kelly Oubre. Steph gets
Wiseman.
older. Yeah, Wiseman. Steph's going to be older. Draymond's going to be older. In these next 5 years, how many titles y'all think they're going to win?
I don't even think Draymond gonna beat it in the next 5 years.
Well, they both. Draymond is 30. You gotta remember that. And Steph is what, 32?
Yeah.
I think
So they both at that mark.
What Steph?
But in NBA, 30 is like your peak.
But see, even with Steph, you got 30 between the 30, 34.
A lot of players didn't win until like they late 20s or 30.
That's what I'm saying. 30
and
to 30.
beyond.
That's what I'm saying. 30, 34 range. I really give him. So he got his peak.
And he's a shooter. So
That's what I was about to say. So his body ain't really gonna wear down that much, right? Because as long as he can still shoot that ball, he can be out there.
Well, right, 3-point shooters last a long time in the NBA. You got to think about that.
So
but Steph to me, I'm saying Steph to me is the type of player that he would retire before he come off the bench.
I don't know about that.
I don't think he would come off the bench.
That depends on who he playing for and who he playing with. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that alpha male type of mentality because even when if you look at the years with Durant, he conceded.
Right, he fell back.
Right, he conceded and just let Durant take the reins. But so
I just can't see him coming off the bench though as he get older. Though.
Well, then it's not even that. Just like far as you look at the outlook of their whole roster. Like I think before they played this season, probably was going to be their best chance to build a roster to win. Because now everybody looking at Kelly Oubre and Wiggins bumming it up.
Right, Wiggins.
That value go down for them trades. So
that's why I'm
it's not like they could flip them to something else. Like the way they playing, they might not even get nothing good back if they try to trade them.
Well, Kelly Oubre is overrated,
and
Wiggins was overrated too.
That's why I think Draymond.
But they're not even playing solid.
That's why I think any trade they do is going to have to include Draymond to even balance it out.
That messes up the whole construction.
I know, but he's going to have if they at this point, truth be told, outside of Klay and Steph.
That's all they got.
Right, that's all really they got.
But you got to think about
hold on to really
the years they won their championships is because they had a good bench
and a good score.
They could bring at least 3 guys off the bench
that produce.
And Livingston, right?
David West,
right? They always have a good bench. They don't have a bench.
They really don't.
That's their. If they get a bench, then that helps them.
They got dudes. It's not that they don't got a bench. They got dudes who hasn't tapped into potential.
That's what I'm about to say. They got
Eric.
Eric Pascal.
Yeah, he's nice.
Pascal.
He's good. He's good.
They can grow. That's what I'm saying.
He was averaging 20 a game when Draymond was out last year.
That's why I'm not really.
He had a lot of 20-point games.
I'm not really convinced.
Well, when people are out, you get to shoot more.
Right, but you gotta still do it. You know what I'm saying? And even yesterday when they beat the Clippers, he came up with 15 off the bench and clutch buckets to help them win. He actually can hoop. They got a lot of dudes on that bench who just hasn't, tapped into their potential yet.
But see, the question really is, it's not that if he will win one, you got LeBron, you got the Lakers with LeBron, and you got the Clippers with Kawhi.
Man, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
They're the only 2 teams they gotta worry about.
I'm not afraid.
You ain't gotta worry about Denver and the rest of them teams to me, because I don't think they all win in championships. So you gotta think LeBron. Good. What y'all think LeBron got? 2-3 years left?
I don't know. I'm done though. I'm out of that game.
All right. What about Kawhi? What about Kawhi?
They have plenty of years. They have plenty of years.
They got plenty of years, but they.
So with those 2 teams, the only way the Warriors can beat them is if veterans want to come to their team.
Beat them
because they can get draft picks. They got a couple of draft picks in the first round, future draft picks, but those guys still got to develop.
But did you say beat Clippers in what, in the long haul?
I'm talking about in the playoff series.
Steph and Klay right now can't beat Kawhi and Paul George.
Right, and they can't beat the Lakers.
The Clippers.
And they can't beat the Lakers.
A fully healthy Warriors team won't be able to beat them.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I've watched.
So they will have to get free agents to come to their team
I keep
to
watching
make them better. Veterans.
This supposed super team, not as far as stars, but super team as far as the way it's constructed, and they have been falling short.
Who?
Clippers. I'm not impressed with the Clippers no more, especially between last season, even with how they playing this season.
It's not about that.
It's about the tandem.
But
listen. It's not about them getting the championship. It's about them if they face off with the Warriors in the playoffs. They got enough to beat the Warriors.
Golden State just beat them, didn't they?
They lost them by 30 the first time. I mean, it's they got the second.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I got to play crazy for them to even.
I watched them blow a 3-1 lead, so I'm not too concerned about
I know that. Playoff P, so-called playoff P.
But you got
even Kawhi didn't step up. So not just see everybody.
One game though, people keep forgetting. He didn't step up for one game.
No, that last game, even with just because he could play off peak, Kawhi didn't take the lead. He was still
One, I know. I'm saying
not
one
that
game.
type-
All the other games he produced was one game where he didn't show
I'm
up.
not talking about his production. I'm talking about his impact on the game to say, you know what, all right, we down, we this. I'm gonna wait like
I understand that. I'm saying, but
then we
that was
got-
one game.
Yeah. So even with the, you know what I'm saying, even with the Clippers go, the only, like, because how many titles you think they're going to win in the next 5 years?
Who,
Warriors.
I don't think they're gonna win it.
I don't think they're gonna win any. to be
Okay,
honest.
you say no, you say no.
I gotta know what the X factor.
Only thing
for
would
me-
change it for me if his veterans come to their team in the future.
And
And it's not even that. You got to think, how you think Clay going to come back? He tore his ACL, and then he
That's
tore his
what I'm
Achilles.
saying.
I got faith in Clay to come back
But
to
no,
be the same.
but the
Yeah,
special
but
Clay
he
was a two-way. That lateral movement might not be the same coming off that
right.
Achilles tendon.
Right now,
He
Durant
ACL.
hasn't proved anything like he lost anything.
He didn't tear his ACL though, and then come off Achilles
I just
tendon.
said, right.
So
but
it's
Dominique
kinda
came
like-
back and still.
And,
He didn't do both though. He didn't do both back to
Dominique,
back.
Dominique wasn't the same when he came back. Stop it.
Dominique was.
No, he wasn't.
He was
the same.
old though, but he still.
He wasn't-
came back earlier than you expected, and he
Yeah.
still was doing the things that he was doing.
Well, he's a freak athlete.
And
Is
he
Clay
wasn't
really
the
a freak
same.
athlete?
He wasn't the same. He wasn't the same.
But today you got better technology
True.
and better knowledge on your health and things
But
that
that's
can
still.
make you
But that's still time off.
heal and be better than you did back in the day.
But that's still
you have
time
more
off.
knowledge today than you
Right.
did back
But
then.
that time off still makes you a little bit rusty.
That's
as
what I'm
well.
saying. Clay is a jump shooter.
But
He can
defense.
still give you the points.
But he was still
Defense- his
defense. He
defense
was a
really made
defense.
I know,
Clay.
but you still got wise men, and like I said, if Golden State get nice veteran free agents, then I can see them winning one more. But if they don't get that, they're not going to win again. That's
Well,
all
the
I'm
thing
saying.
is with them is they're banking on
Hold on.
Wiggins to become a star.
Right.
Well,
That's what they're
That's an
banking
out. That
Wait
ain't
a
never
minute.
happened.
That's what
Wait a
they're
minute.
banking
That's
on.
not never happening.
So if you're talking about veterans, what are you talking about? Because as far as I'm concerned, Stephen Clay and Draymond are veterans. So how many more veterans you want on that squad?
You know, guys want to ring chase. I'm talking about guys come free agents and want to ring chase. They gonna go to Golden State.
Well, they're not going to go to Golden State no more because they're not that threatening no more. So you're not running there.
They might want to go there. If the Lakers and the Clippers going want them, they gonna go to Golden State. You only got three options. They have three options. If you're
you
a
got
veteran,
you got too many young.
if you
teams.
ring chasing, you only got three options.
If
You got
I'm
the
a-
Lakers, Clippers, or Golden State.
If I'm a veteran,
I'm just telling you.
If I'm a veteran and I'm looking at that scenario to where I got Golden State. Technically, most of their core players, they star players is in the elderly range.
Right.
Same thing with the Lakers. LeBron, he's a freak of nature, but he's still getting old.
Right.
And then you got with the Clippers. The Clippers. If I'm a veteran, I'm looking at a young team that might be on a rise. So you know what, I'm gonna go help them before I go look at another old
No,
team.
you're not. You're gonna look at the Lakers. You're gonna look at the Clippers.
I will look
and you're
at-
gonna look at Golden
You're
State.
gonna look
You're not
at
gonna
that,
look
but if I
at the
see a young,
Pelicans.
if I,
You're not gonna look at the Pelicans.
I
or
ain't saying
Milwaukee.
Pelicans.
I'm just saying you're not gonna look at a young team
still-
because they're not ready.
It's a star league though, so if
I'm
it's
looking
about the tandem, it's about the tandems. Like Steph and Clay are going to be the ones that spearhead it.
Right.
Now,
Right.
and we talking about ranking them in the tandems as far as the West. They're not better than LeBron and AD.
Right.
They lower than that.
Right, they're not better than
State.
yeah,
Kawhi.
right. They're not there. I don't think they're better than Denver.
I don't even think they better than Dame and CJ if they come back. If Clay come back, I don't know what Clay gonna be.
Right, we gotta be
I
right.
really don't
right.
know what Clay
We have
gonna
to see
be.
what Clay's
And
gonna
I don't
be
think
first.
they're better than Denver.
Yeah, I don't think they better.
Right,
than
I agree. I agree with
And as
all
far as
that.
I'm concerned, the best team on the rise is them.
That's why I said I don't see them winning unless they get good veterans.
Yeah, but then yet you gotta give credence to their Bob Myers, their GM. He has built a team around them by getting the Iguodala's, the Sean Livingston,
Right, that's
David
what I'm
West.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
So if you trust
Bench
that,
players,
if you,
bench veterans.
yeah, if you trust that he'll be able to build the squad around them, then you got to win at least
But
one.
I think
At least one.
But see, to me, the allure it was back then how deadly of a
Or
Arsenal.
super teams right now.
Right, but not super, but how deadly of an Arsenal Clay and Steph was technically.
Yeah.
They had that was the big draw, like how
Right.
deadly
And
they were.
and the team play.
Right, and the team chemistry of the ball,
Right,
where everybody,
team play.
right? They don't have that same they don't have that same allure no more.
Right.
So without that allure, I'm not gonna be looking at it like, oh, I want to go play with them. I want to go over there.
Yeah,
with them.
they're not as scary.
Right, they not that they don't have that allure no more, and I
Right,
don't think they're gonna
but-
recapture that back.
But listen what I said. I said if the Lakers don't want you and the Clippers don't want
I might go to Denver.
the last choice you got is Golden State.
I might go to
I don't
Denver.
see Denver winning anything, to be honest. To me, personally.
I do.
I don't.
I see them making it. I see
don't
them.
see a winner.
They
They
are.
just need a third player. They need a third star. They need a third.
Right, all
star.
they need is one
They
key
need a
piece,
third-
right? And if I'm a veteran,
And
I'm
he don't
like,
gotta be a star. Just somebody.
right, and I'm a veteran who still got some legs in me, still can
Right,
do
but I don't
some
see
work.
nobody wanting to go to Denver, personally.
I don't see nobody, but that's the same.
I don't see nobody wanting to go to Denver.
So by time Clay come back,
That'll be next year.
Steph gonna be 33.
Right. It's another year on the Steph.
Draymond gonna be 31.
And then
or
you gotta
32.
give Clay next
Time.
year Sharp too, because you gotta give him time to ramp up. And
Right, get
to
his
the
stuff
playoffs.
Right, it takes about 2 years for you to get back to you.
Remember, Durant had mad time off before he played. He almost had.
Right.
I forgot the number. It was like 500. It was like I
you had
forgot
the
the number.
COVID.
It was
you
a
had the
crazy
COVID
amount of
thing.
days. Yeah.
Right.
He had the longest recovery ever. That's why you see him.
You ain't have to rush him back.
Right.
You had
Well,
to rush
Clay, they
Durant
might be
back.
2 years out now, and then you got to look at the landscape of the league. What does help Golden State though? No team in the NBA is scary. We're like unbeatable. The Brooklyn Nets don't
Right,
look
right. There's
unbeatable.
no dominant team anymore.
Right.
Boston,
right.
nobody looks unbeatable.
Right.
Like, so it's not like you're looking at like a super team and you like, yo, man, we got
Right,
to
right, we
build
can't
this
beat
roster.
them.
I like they, you know what I'm saying? It's still a window to be able to beat any of these teams could be got. So
Right. I'm saying the next couple of years they got first round picks, but I don't think those players are going to develop.
they ain't gonna be
quickly.
high because they still. I think they're gonna get a
No.
playoff spot this year. So it's
Right.
probably
I'm saying I don't think they're going to develop quickly enough.
Yeah, the West don't look crazy, man.
I think they're gonna be. I think that
who they
Golden
going-
State is gonna be in that play-in.
Who are they going to knock? The only team they can knock out is Portland.
No,
Look, Utah don't look all that strong.
remember these are teams that I don't think like. Remember these are teams that fell off. OKC,
Utah.
Houston,
Yeah, that's right. I forgot OKC was in the playoffs last
San
year.
Antonio, Sacramento.
But
Like
San Antonio didn't make it last year.
I'm saying, these teams you could take. Oh, they still above. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was looking at the teams that made it last year. So I think the only team that made it last year that you said fall off is really OKC.
Yeah, there's only 3 good teams. Like 3 only.
There's
Like
only 3 good teams. It's Lakers number 1, right?
Clippers.
Then you got Clippers.
So
and then,
far, Phoenix.
And then
Yeah,
Phoenix.
Phoenix balling.
And then you got Portland, maybe.
No,
Nah,
Portland's not.
nah,
No,
Nah.
see, then that's it.
But I'm still.
Everybody else is playing.
I'm still put Denver in my top 5.
All right,
No,
that's
Denver.
that's
well,
4.
Denver not playing good either. But yeah, they.
I still got them.
That's
I still
4.
got 'em, yeah, I still got them.
Everybody else is playing like
Right.
Pelicans. You know
I
what
don't
I
think they
mean?
making it.
Well, so you got them at So like you said, you got the Pelicans as well.
You got
I
Minnesota.
don't think
You know what I
they
mean?
Yeah, they not. I don't think
They
they
ain't
make
playing.
it.
You know what I mean? You got
So-
Portland.
Right.
Portland should make it. They
You know what I
better make
mean? Who else they got in the West that you got that might make it? I mean, they got to do the play-in.
That's pretty much about it. I mean,
Yeah.
So then if you.
So the Warriors got a chance with Steph. They got a chance to make the playoffs to me.
I didn't say they don't. I just saying who they gonna knock out.
They're gonna be in the bottom. I'm saying it's playing teams they gonna knock out.
Right. So
They're gonna be in that play-in.
Right.
That 8 to 10 seed, the 8 to 10th seed.
Right.
They're gonna be in that play-in.
Right. So
We'll
we.
see.
And I put my money on Steph.
So we wrapped this up. You got them at no rings in these 5 years.
No rings.
No rings. I got them. I'm leaning more towards they probably get one just off of Bob Myers. I think.
But remember
He's good enough to be
I
able
said
to
if they
build.
get good veterans.
Right. So I got them at least winning one in the next 5. At least one. Watch.
If they don't get no good veterans, they ain't winning.
Because
And
LeBron's
there's
gonna be like 40. I mean, at that point.
If something don't change, I got them no.
You got no.
I got no too.
Okay.
Unless like a miraculous change where somebody drops over there or
Right.
superstar, yeah, I got no. I mean, I like Christian Wood,
Right.
So I don't know what he can develop into, but
But he on Houston.
Huh?
We forgot about Houston.
Not about Christian, but I'm talking about the center they got. What's the boy?
Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Right, he got like 3 or 4
Yeah.
years before he
I
gets
got
to
to
that
see
point.
him, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I mean, so that's what
Oh,
we think about.
Houston done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston done. Right.
Houston done.
Right.
I'll put that out there.
So that's another playoff spot.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got So this is what we think about what the Warriors aspects. You know, if they're gonna get any rings to spend in the next 5 years. So if y'all guys think they will or won't, let us know in the comments. Don't forget the link, the like, subscribe. You know, recommend us. You know, give us feedback. And it's another episode. Let's talk about it.
Peace.
Peace.